Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mobile Legends Southeast Asia Cup. Welcome to the group stage, the group draw stage, I should say. My name is Mirko. I'm joined here today by
Momo-chan.
And wow, what a journey, Momo.
Wow,
what a journey that we've gone through to get to this point, to get to the Mobile Legends Southeast Asian Cup. All the teams from different regions have been competing domestically for the spot to qualify for Mobile Legends Southeast Asia Cup. And my goodness, give me some words, Momo.
Well, I'm so excited actually for today's group draw because, I've been waiting for this day, okay? I've been waiting for yesterday, MPL Philippines. Congratulations for Blacklist International. Wow. And I watched the whole event. I was like, actually, I didn't expect that. I thought that Blacklist could be the champion. But
yeah, so what, you're an Execration fan?
Yeah.
The underdog fan, I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, MSC 2021 is sponsored by our official telco tournament partner, Smart, our official mobile partner, Oppo, our official gaming gear, Razer.
Yes, and we also have our partner in Esports by Secret Lab and TikTok. Wow, amazing. Without them, we won't be here, right?
Without them, we won't be here. But guys, send me some good stuff. Send me some good stuff to my address. I want some of that Razer gaming gear, and especially the Secret Labs chair. I am a future owner of a Secret Lab chair, preferably sponsored. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, MSC 2021, we're all following health protocols here to bring you the best event, the best quality. And everyone here, we've done our swab test. Our noses have suffered for your entertainment. So we're all here, we're safe. And please, for you back at home, stay safe, stay at home, and don't go anywhere. Just watch MSC 2021.
Yes, and hopefully this pandemic will be over soon because I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of waiting for the offline tournament.
Yeah.
It will be great if maybe the next MSE is gonna be held by offline.
Hope so, fingers crossed. We will see an offline 2022, perhaps MSC, but for this tournament, we're gonna hold it online. Unfortunately, 2020, we didn't have an MSC because of the pandemic, so yeah, unlucky. But this year, we have all the best teams already competing right now. Like you said, Blacklist won in the Philippines, and from Malaysia we also have RSG and Todak from Singapore. We have EVOS Singapore, and we also have RSG Singapore.
Yes, but
and from the other teams as well.
Yeah, we have EVOS Legend and also Bigetron Alpha. So it's gonna be exciting because we have 12 teams from 8 countries here. We have Cambodia as well. We have Laos, we have Vietnam, and Thailand. Yep, that's gonna be. I'm so excited and waiting for who's gonna maybe meet each other in other groups. We have we have 4 groups later. We have Group A, Group B, Group C, and Group D. But we are going to explain to you guys about the rules as soon as possible.
We're gonna explain the rules as soon as possible. But as you can see, we already have Pool 1, Pool 2, Pool 3. These are going to be the teams who will be participating in the group stage. And obviously, they're all the teams who have actually qualified in their MPLs, in their regular seasons. Some of them who are in Pool 3 have been invited, like IDNS, the returning champions from the 2018 MSC are coming back this year. And also, like Momo-chan mentioned, a few new countries, right? We have Vietnam, Cambodia, and also Laos joining us.
Yep, it's gonna be interesting because maybe they didn't compete in MPL, but the problem is they are qualified into the MSC 20 and 21. So maybe I could say Thailand or maybe Vietnam or Cambodia, they are pretty strong as well.
Yeah, I mean, all the teams competing here in the international stage, they're the best in their country. That's why they got invited. That's why they were able to qualify here. But let's just get straight into the rules of the tournament.
Let's go. I would like to see what's the rules and how will it goes for the MSC 20 and 21. This is it.
Let's check it out. So this is the group stage for phase number 1. We have the first match in Monday, A1, B1, C1, D1, and A2 and B2. All matches will be played in best of 3s.
And we will, whoever got in the first place, they will just go proceed into the playoff upper bracket here. But meanwhile, for the second place and the third place, I think they will maybe work harder. I could say they have to compete each other as well for the group phase number 2.
They'll need to do much more work to compete in the playoffs, like we're gonna see here in phase number 2. Losers will be eliminated. All right, so the first place of every group, they're gonna proceed to the upper bracket playoff bout, but for the teams who are in second place, who are in third place, they'll be matched up against each other, and the loser will be eliminated. The winner will go to the playoff stage. So again, a very hard road for the people who are not in the first place position, and it's going to be very interesting to see how these teams deal with adversity.
Yep, after the group stage, phase number 1 and number 2, obviously we will have our playoff, Eric, because
we'll have our playoff.
Yeah, that's true, because everyone who stay in the first place, like we already explained before, they will just go straight away into the upper bracket here. Meanwhile, the second and the third place, they will compete each other in the phase number 2. Then after that, this is gonna be our bracket playoff.
Yeah, this is the bracket for the 3-day playoff tournament. We have the upper bracket and also the lower bracket. We've also have all the games. All the games will be in best of 3 format, except for the finals of the upper bracket, the lower bracket, and obviously the grand finals. We can't have a best of 5 in the grand finals. We can't have a best of 3 in the grand finals.
We need more, actually.
What do we have, Momo?
We will have best of 7.
I hope it's a best of 9. No, I'm joking. But best of 7 will be the format for the grand finals, and that is the rules coming into MSC 2021. Now you're informed. Please do put down in the comments who you guys think is going to win. What region are you representing? You know, we would like to know. And everyone here, they have their preferences. You know, every single team coming into this, all the major regions and also the regions from the invited regions, they're all very, very scary, Momo.
Yeah.
You know, coming here, all the teams have to be able to respect each other. All the teams cannot be overconfident, because if they do, yikes.
It's gonna be wow. Maybe I could say no one actually expected. Like I said before, Philippines, no one actually expected that Blacklist would be the champion.
Exactly. So a lot of surprises happening. So let's get straight into the group draw stage, the live drawing, ladies and gentlemen. So
I think you can start from the first box, Eric.
I'll start with the first box, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. For the first team, what do you think it'll be?
Who's gonna be the lucky number
Let's
1
see.
that will be picked
The
by
lucky number 1
Miracle.
indeed. We have...
Drum rolls.
Drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen. RSG Malaysia is going to be the first team for Group A. And my goodness, what a strong team already. In the first team who's been taken away is one of the strongest team in the tournament. You know, these guys were able to win Malaysia and pretty dominantly as well against Todak. So we'll have to see how the other teams deal with them in Group A. But let's get straight into pool number 2. Who will be facing them in this Group A? Let's see. What do you think?
Pick it up,
I
pick
think
it up.
I'll go for this one right here. All right. Let us see. What is it going to be?
It's gonna be the second one.
The brothers will compete, ladies and gentlemen. RSG versus RSG in Group A. Sorry,
A.
my goodness.
Wow.
All right, the brothers will face off against each other. It's incredible already.
It's interesting, okay?
Very interesting. SG and Malaysia, you know, previously they were in the same region. Not anymore though. Now they have split. MPL Malaysia and also Singapore have split. So it's very, very interesting to see which country is actually the better Mobile Legends team. Which country has the better Mobile Legends players.
That's true, but I will take the third one here for our Group A. It's gonna be the last team for our Group A.
Group A, last team, as Momo opens up the yellow ball. What is it going to be, ladies and gentlemen?
Okay, you guys ready? It's gonna be I Do Not Sleep.
Okay, the returning 2018 MSC champions are gonna face off against RSG Singapore and RSG Malaysia.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. This is already crazy. I mean, you know, both of the RSGs are out. I mean, they're already in Group A. So we're just gonna have to see for the other teams right now in Group B and also the other groups.
Yep, but before that, like you said earlier, RSG, they gonna meet each other from Malaysia and also Singapore, but they will also meet I Do Not Sleep. They were our champion for MSC, the last MSC. So I think it's maybe pretty tough as well for RSG, because you know I Do Not Sleep is the strongest team from Thailand. Yeah,
they're definitely a dark horse of the tournament, you can say, because again, no one knows what they've been preparing over the over the past 2 years. Maybe they can come up with new strats.
Yeah,
we'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, I Do Not Sleep, RSG Malaysia and RSG Singapore. Good luck to all of you competing in Group number A. But this is the recap, ladies and gentlemen, for Group A: RSG Malaysia, RSG Singapore, and IDNS. So the leftover teams are there in Pool 1, Pool 2, and Pool 3. We'll have to see who gets picked up next for the next group, Momo.
Yep, the next group. So we still have our achievement team here from RSG Malaysia. This team is our champion for Malaysia Season 7, MPL Malaysia Season 7. So pretty strong as well. And this is our RSG Singapore achievement. They look pretty strong.
They're crazy.
Yeah, they're crazy. In the Season 1, they end up in the second place. But the last time, actually, they become the top 4.
Yeah, and you know, what we can see from the differences, right? IDNS and RSG. RSG, they have had a lot of success domestically, whereas I Do Not Sleep, they've only got one major achievement in an international stage, whereas the other teams have not won an international tournament. So it's going to be very interesting, the clash of styles, the clash of countries as well.
Yeah.
But let's get straight into the group draw for Group B. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at pool number 1.
Let's go.
All right.
That's
the lucky one right there. That's the lucky one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Okay, let's take it out.
What is it?
Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, we have EVOS Legends from Indonesia as the first team who will be placed in Group B.
EVOS Legends. So, this team is the luckiest team that actually open. They open inside the
They open inside the pool. I didn't even open it, you know, so maybe it's fate.
It's fate,
right?
yeah.
But without further ado, let's see who they're going to meet in pool number 2 for Group B.
Yeah.
All right. What's it going to be? Is someone going to open? No, all right. I'll just take this one right here. Let's open it up.
Yep.
And
it's going to be interesting if...
Guys, Bigetron Alpha gets picked up. So because there are 2 Indonesian teams, they will have to be placed in another group.
Yeah.
Group Bigetron Alpha will go to group number C, as there will not be two of the same regions in one group.
Yeah, we cannot have the same region in one group. So Bigetron Alpha, they will move into the group C. And Eric will take one more. I think you can take one more.
Yeah, I'm going to take one more from pool number 2 to decide who's going to face up against EVOS Legends. So let's just get straight into it, all right?
Yeah. Right
here. Let's take it out. And you know, I already got a sneak peek, but it will be Todak.
Todak from Malaysia. Wow, congratulations. You will go for the group B.
Yeah, the second seed of Malaysia will face off against the first seed from Indonesia.
EVOS Legends.
Again, very, very interesting pickup, very, very interesting matchups in the past 2 groups already.
Yep.
But Momo, take it away for the final team who will be placed in Group B. Who is it going to be from pool number 3, the invited regional teams?
Oh.
Okay. I'm trying to get a sneak peek, you know, I'm trying to get a little peek inside there, but
it's gonna be our team from Vietnam.
Cyber Exe.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Again, these teams who are invited, these teams who do not have their own domestic league, it's going to be very interesting to see how they compete against the teams who do have a domestic league, right?
Yeah, we didn't have any data from them, so maybe it's kind of, you know, maybe pretty excited to see how will the Group B goes later. And this is our recap for the Group A and Group B. And also,
Bigetron Alpha, who was picked just now, unfortunately, they have been put in Group C. They will meet against the next draw. And yeah, it's just for Group B. EVOS Legends, Todak, and obviously Cyber Exe. Very interesting matchups again, because from the achievements as well, right? We haven't really seen a lot from Cyber Exe. We haven't really seen a lot from Cyber Exe. And Todak is a team who's had a lot of history, right?
Who doesn't know Todak? Who doesn't know Chiku?
Who doesn't know Chiku?
Moon,
right?
Yeah.
Ikuto, I'm watching you.
Yeah, actually, I'm kind of amazing. And this is our achievement team for our Indonesian team, EVOS Legend. They are our champion. Look at that.
M1 champions.
Yep.
MPL ID Season 4 champions, M1 champions, and MPL Indonesia Season 7. Whereas Todak right here, look at the achievements, all right? They are stacked. They have gotten a lot of achievements here in the domestic stage and also the international stage. They were able to secure 3rd place in M1, and they were able to secure the 5th and 6th position of M2. So this is a team with a lot of experience already, battle-hardened veteran. And now for Cyber Exe, a team coming from Vietnam, They were able to get to become champions in the
champion,
Player
yes.
Mobile Legends Cup in Season 3 and Momo.
And also 360 Mobile Championship Series for Season 6. So look pretty strong from Vietnam here, but it's gonna be more interesting. And let's go straight away for
Group
our
C.
Group C. Yeah.
All right, left or right, left or right. I'm gonna go right. Right here.
I would
I'm
like
gonna
to
go
say-
right. And
Bigetron Alpha is already waiting inside the Group C. So
Ooh.
who will accompany
guys,
him?
guys, Group C.
Wow.
Bigetron Alpha will meet up against Blacklist International, the first seed from the Philippines.
Wow, look pretty strong for Group C, but it's gonna be, it's gonna
Yeah.
depend on the third pool.
Exactly, it's going to depend on the third pool, as we are going to skip the second pool because,
Let's
ladies and
go.
gentlemen, we already picked Bigetron Alpha in the previous draw. So,
Yep.
for the final team who will be joining Blacklist and Bigetron Alpha
It's
in
gonna
Group
be-
C, who's it going to be?
It's gonna be our
Ooh,
wow
Impunity KH.
Impunity. Wow, our Cambodia team.
Our Cambodian team here going to join in Group number C with Bigetron Alpha and
Yep.
Blacklist International. Another very stacked group.
Yeah, I could say maybe I don't know about Impunity because they look pretty strong in the previous tournament. Because I could say maybe an underdog team as well. But the problem is they're going to face Bigetron Alpha and also Blacklist International. Eric.
Yeah, they're going to face up against the major regions, all right? Against the Philippines and Indonesia. These are the two regions that have been probably the most successful in international tournaments, and we'll just have to see how Impunity deals with this kind of group because it is very scary, all right?
Yep.
Bigetron and Blacklist.
I'm
Yikes, but
looking forward
yeah.
for it though.
I'm going to believe in Impunity, but let's take a look at the achievements for Blacklist, Momo.
Yeah, let's take a look. For season 5 and 6, they didn't end up really well because they got a 7th and 5th place, but they become our champion.
Yeah, they turned it around.
They beat Execration
In the
4
finals.
and 3 in the finals for season 7, and we have our Bigetron of our Indonesian team here. They end up in the 2nd place for our MPL ID season 7, and I could say Bigetron Alpha they are improved a lot though.
Yeah, I mean, again, from Season 5, they were 4th place in Season 5,
Yep.
they were 3rd place in Season 6, they were 2nd place in Season 7, so perhaps MSC, they can be 1st place? Who knows?
Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, that is the achievement list for Bigetron Alpha, a team who just basically notorious and famous for playing like robots.
Yeah, meanwhile, Impunity, look at that. Our M1 country representative and they for SEA Games. And yeah, they also represented the SEA Game country here. And for the Metal, I could say.
International Championship.
Yep, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Become the top 8.
Yeah, so again, Impunity, even though they do not have the MPL in Cambodia just yet, they have proven to be a very, very strong team internationally. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see Bigetron Alpha and also Blacklist compete against the dark horses in Impunity KH, who comes from a region with not many eyes set on them, right?
Yeah.
Because Indonesia and Philippines, you see a lot of eyes set on Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia, and also Singapore. But
Yeah.
from these invited regions, we don't really see a lot of their gameplay. So again, it's going to be very unexpected gameplay coming for them. Maybe they can bring new metas, perhaps.
They could be a strong competitor as well
Yeah.
for this MSC. So I'm looking forward for it. But let's go for our last group for today, Eric.
Yeah.
It's gonna be our Group D.
And no more rolling because it's just one. But we'll see. For the final group, it will be EVOS Singapore.
Yep. EVOS SG will be placed in the Group D here with I could say maybe the rest of the pool here.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to meet up against Execration, right? Because Execration hasn't been picked up yet. So let's just get straight into pool number 2. For this, I'm just going to roll it around for a dramatic effect. But I am going to take it out, and it will be, ladies and gentlemen, Execration from the Philippines. The 2nd seed of the Philippines will take on EVOS Singapore in Group D.
D. Yep, Execration. And EVOS Singapore, they already waiting for the next opponent, I could say.
Yeah.
In the pool number
The
3
final
here.
team for
Yep.
group number D, the final group, ladies and gentlemen. Open it up, Momo. It looks like you're finding it difficult,
Yeah.
but it'll finally be open.
It's from
Final
Laos.
team, Laos Nightmare Esports.
Nightmare Esports gonna meet EVOS Singapore and also Execration for the
Yeah.
Group D.
another very tough group. You know, every single group right now has been really, really tough for every single member because again, all these teams who have qualified to the international stage, they have been through a lot in their own regions to qualify here, and especially the invited teams as well. You know, they don't even have their own leagues in their country, so coming into here, they're trying to prove that their country, even without the league, can compete with the top dogs in the division, I guess.
That's true, and this is our recap for all of the groups. Okay, Group A, we have 2 countries from RSG. We have RSG Malaysia and also RSG Singapore, and also we have our Thailand team here, I Do Not Sleep.
Yeah, and from Group B, we have EVOS Legends, we have Todak, and we have Cyber XA.
And from the Group C, we have Blacklist International will meet Bigetron Alpha from Indonesia, and our last team for Group C is Impunity from Cambodia.
Yeah, whereas Group D, we have EVOS Singapore taking on Execration and Nightmare Esports from Laos. So yeah, all the groups have been decided. The group draw it's all done already for now. The brothers will take each other on in Group A. Group B, we see a more mixed bag. Group C, probably the battle of the titans right there. Blacklist and Bigetron Alpha.
I could say maybe it's pretty fair for all the group, right? Okay, and this is our achievement team for our Group D. EVOS Singapore, they are doing great. Okay, for the Malaysia Singapore season 4, they became our champion here. But for M1, they just end up in the 9th and 12th place. Meanwhile, for the M2 champion, they didn't turn out really well as well for the 8th place there.
Yeah, but you can see steady improvement coming from them, right? M1, they only got 9th place to 12th place.
Yeah.
And in M2, instant improvement from them. Maybe they can even improve further in MSC. But Execration, MPLPH, they've won Season 4, 4th place, Season 5, 4th place, Season 6, and Season 7.
I could say maybe same like Bigetron Alpha.
Yeah, I was about to say that they are very similar to Bigetron Alpha as they have actually been improving after every season. So we'll have to see if the Execration can take MSC 2021 perhaps, because from the pattern, it looks that way, right? 4th, 3rd, 2nd. The countdown is real for Execration and Bigetron Alpha. Yeah, Philippines as well. Did you see the finals? It was super close by Execration and also from Blacklist, right? 4-3 game. But obviously from the last team, Nightmare, they're going to be able, no achievements just yet, but it is their debut, ladies and gentlemen. So remember, everyone here, they do not know a thing about Nightmare Esports, and that might be their secret weapon. Maybe crazy picks, maybe even the crazy playstyles coming from them, because no one can read them just yet. No footage of them.
A surprise meta maybe?
Surprise meta can happen.
The draft pick? Yeah, maybe we will see another Aldous jungler again.
Perhaps, perhaps they'll steal the meta from Blacklist International. 2 supports, Aldous in the jungle. Maybe we can see Layla come back. I don't know. But, there's going to be very, very interesting compositions coming here because we've seen so many creative drafts, I should say, like from Blacklist and also from Bigetron Alpha in Indonesia, where they picked Busa in the mid lane.
Gord?
Yeah, Gord as well, as well as Sicilian. Yeah, there's so many crazy picks. The Aldous pick in Philippines. There's just so many crazy picks from all the different regions.
It will be interesting.
Very, very interesting.
It will be interesting if there's going to be maybe another patch coming up as well for our MSC 20 and 21.
Yeah, it is going to be very, very interesting to see how these teams will progress and meet up against each other and face off against each other. But, ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight into the call with Group A, where we can see the brothers taking on each other as RSG Singapore and RSG Malaysia. But before that, we'll have to see the lineups for all of the teams in Group A.
Actually, I'm pretty curious who will be play for our MSC 20 and 21, because maybe if I realize most of the team, they didn't change their roster very much. Okay, they are using the same lineup. They're using the old lineup as well. So probably MPL. The last MPL actually it's pretty tough for all of the teams. Okay, Bigetron Alpha and also EVOS Legend, and even though Blacklist International and also Execration, Todak, and also RSG. So we already know how the pattern. Okay, from the player itself. So I would like to see if there's some changes that are coming from all of the teams for MSC 20.
We'll have to see, because there's going to definitely be some adjustments, especially from the Indonesian teams. For the Filipino teams and the Malaysian teams, I think it'll be less because they just finished their league, right? So they are already adapted to the meta, whereas the Indonesian teams, we've actually ended our season like a month ago already, to maybe even like more or less 1.5 months ago. So they're going to have to do a little bit more adapting. But yeah, we're going to get straight into the lineups.
Yeah, I would like to see actually who is going to maybe play for Indonesian team or maybe the Cambodia as well, because we didn't hear a lot from the Cambodia, from Thailand, and also the Laos. But this is our Group A team lineup for RSG Singapore. We have Alia for Sana, Diablo, Singh, and also Fosa.
Yeah, and for RSG Malaysia, we have Lelexia, Izanami, Kaiser, Lolis, Sagus, and Sino.
From I Do Not Sleep from Thailand, we will have Lois, Zanri, Easy Bunny, Hazaki, Flash, Exat, and also Ramela as the rumor here.
You know, Ramela is a girl.
Wow.
Yeah, I confirmed that. I got an interview with the IDNS player, with the IDNS coach. And yeah, Ramela
interesting.
is a girl gamer. So very interesting to see. But let's get straight into the calls for Group A, as we're going to talk to RSG Singapore and also RSG Malaysia.
Interesting. Hello? Anyone there?
Hello? RSG Singapore? RSG Malaysia? Brothers? You know, it's so cool. It's so cool to see two of the same orgs in the same group here. Because they're going to have to compete, right?
Are you gonna blame you because... because you pick it.
Hey man, you know, I'm trying my best here. It's not rigged, man. It's random, all right? You can't blame me for that.
Oh my god, interesting.
But yeah, I mean, a very interesting lineups coming in from RSG Singapore and RSG Malaysia. It looks like RSG Singapore, they're coming in with no substitute players whatsoever. It's only 5 members right now.
And I'm pretty interesting because all year 4 is pretty strong as well from RSG. This guy is pretty insane, I could say. He's genius, okay? And even though he changed a lot of role as well from previous tournament, but I could say Aliafor is one of the most consistent player in Singapore here.
I agree. I mean, both of these teams, they're also rival countries, right? Because they were in the same league together just literally last year. Singapore and Malaysia were in the same league, but now they have split their leagues. So Singapore has their own MPL and Malaysia has their own. And from the looks of it, both of these teams, I mean, both of these regions have been able to compete in a very, very high level as well. So it's going to be very interesting for these two brothers to meet up again. And for I Do Not Sleep, we have Lois Zanri. Probably just everyone on there is a new member, is a rookie member, except for IZ, right? For IZ Bunny, we've seen him. He was an ex-champion in MSC 2018. So he's the only one returning from the initial team, from the same team, the core team of the MSC 2018.
I would say that he is the senior.
Yes.
Here.
He's probably the beam of hope for his teammates, because he is going to be the most probably the shot caller as well, as he is the most experienced player, whereas the other people are probably just making their debut internationally here in MSC 2021.
Yep, interesting. And I would like to hear the opinion that coming from RSG though, but we are still waiting for the Phoenix call for RSG Singapore and Malaysia.
Yeah, we're still waiting for. Just be patient. You know, these two brothers are probably in a voice call together. They're probably getting angry at each other. You know, why are you facing against me? Why are you taking my spot in the playoffs in the upper brackets, my guy?
And this is the first group number.
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
Again, very, very interesting. I guess that's their luck. That's their luck. They get to meet their own brothers. You can say it's good, but it can also say there's some negatives and there's some positives for them. The negative is that they have to compete against each other. They'll have to beat each other up. But the positive is at least one RSG will make it to the playoffs, right?
Yep. Or maybe one of them need to work a little bit harder.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Because
for the lower
from the statistics, all right, RSG Malaysia, they won. RSG Singapore, they're second place, so we'll just have to see which RSG is better. Singapore, can you prove yourself, RSG? You know, beat your brothers,
or
your Malaysian brothers.
Yeah, or maybe Malaysian is better than Singapore here.
Ooh, okay, we're getting some spice already. Okay, Momo, I see you trying to make some drama already.
I didn't do that. But what do you guys think about the group lineup that coming from all of the group here, from Group A, Group B, Group C, or Group D? Because like I said, it's pretty fair, okay?
Yeah.
From all of them.
Okay, but I've heard something, all right? We're gonna speak to RSG Malaysia first, as they are already ready. So let's get straight into the call with RSG Malaysia. Hello? RSG Malaysia?
Lexia,
Izanami? Are you there?
Yeah.
Hello. And,
hi,
hello.
Tupai.
What's up, Tupai? How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing fine.
All right, how do you feel? You're going against your brothers from the Singapore, man. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel about being a bit excited and nervous, but because before we practiced together a lot, but now we're facing each other. So maybe we
See,
need
the
to
brothers, they're gonna have to beat each other, but
Yeah.
they've already scrimmed a lot
need
against
to
each
change
other.
some
So,
strats.
yeah, very interesting to see, Tupai. And for you, give me your honest opinion. Is Malaysia better or is Singapore better?
Obviously, for me, it's Malaysia better from
Wow,
Singapore.
okay.
Sorry for the
Wow.
Singapore team.
Sorry for the brothers, RSG Singapore.
Yeah.
But I also like to ask you maybe, what are you confident coming into the group, right? Because we already see the groups for every single team. Are you confident in this group? Do you think you can make it out as the first seed?
Yeah, for me, I am a bit confident because this group a bit better for us. It can build some confidence for us.
Oh, I see. What do you think about I Do Not Sleep from Thailand? Because you go to meet each other in the same group here.
I think because right now there is a new lineup, so I think maybe we don't know about their changing up because if let's say we face with the previous lineup, it should be difficult lah. But we will see for their new lineup.
I see. Like
Okay.
you said before, maybe it's because only one guy that's still staying in
Yeah.
the I Do Not Sleep team, right? So
I see.
probably it's gonna be another surprise coming from Thailand.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very surprising as well for Tupai and RSG Malaysia to face off against their brothers and also a
Yeah.
Thailand team with a completely new roster.
Yep. So, but are you pretty confident enough to beat RSG Singapore, especially maybe Alyafor is the jungler. We knew him a long time ago. What do you think about Alyafor?
Yeah, Rafa is one a good player from the Singapore. He's a big experienced player. So I think we got a new player here. So I think my new player is better than can compete with him.
Wow. Well, we will
Okay.
see later, okay? Who's better, Malaysia or Singapore? But Tupai, you have to prove it, okay? You have to prove your words.
Sure.
Yeah, but
I
okay.
put
Thank you,
more hard
Tupai,
work,
for
yeah.
the interview. We're gonna move on to the
Alright,
next one. Thank you
so-
and good luck for
Good
your
luck.
MSC 2021
Okay,
for
bye-bye.
RSG. Goodbye. Yeah, wow. I mean, they're already very confident. Tupai right there is already very confident against their Singaporean brothers. They said Malaysia is better than Singapore, so you know, Singaporeans get heated up, all right? Put in the comments, Singapore is better than Malaysia or whatever, all right? Just support your country, guys. Support your country, support your teams.
But remember, you have to respect as well,
Yeah,
okay?
but I
You
mean,
have to
full
respect
respect,
each
all
other.
right? There's no disrespect whatsoever, but just tell the other teams that, you know, I feel like RSG Singapore is better, you know? Complete, it's sportsmanship, all right? Sportsmanship is fine. Just don't do any disrespectful stuff in the comments, especially, guys. All right? Keep it cool, keep it real.
Yep, that's true. But we are going to have another
Yeah.
premix call as well for the rest
B.
of the group. But it's pretty interesting because we didn't have a chance to maybe talk with the I Do Not Sleep team here.
Yeah.
Like maybe Tupai said earlier, they came with the new lineup here. So maybe no one will expect what will they do later. But yeah, actually I'm pretty curious from I Do Not Sleep.
Yeah, actually, because we didn't get to talk to them, I actually had a conversation with the coach, Flamesy, right? And coming into MSC 2021, he's actually very, very confident. He says that he'll at least get in the top 4 position in MSC 2021. And yeah, I mean, it's just going to be very, very interesting to see how all these teams compete against each other. They've also prepared a lot. I asked them a question, right? Which team do you think is the most competitive? Which region is the most competitive? He said Indonesia, EVOS
Oh.
Legends in particular. So they have probably done a lot of homework for the major regions like Philippines and Indonesia. And again, no one can do preparations on them because we haven't seen a lot of footage from them, right? Especially the players are mostly new, Momo.
Yep, and especially Philippines because they just done their MPLPH,
And all
right?
the
So
jungle.
maybe Blacklist International and also Execration, they didn't have much time to improve if they want to. But I think, yeah, they don't have a lot of choices as well. They have to prepare for MSC 20 and 21.
Yeah, but for Group B, the people who are going to get in the call with us, is going to be EVOS Legends,
Oh,
right? EVOS Legends, and who's the second team?
it's gonna be Cyber.
Cyber Exe as
Exe?
well. EVOS Legends, Cyber Exe, and we have for the last team is Todak,
It's Todak.
right? Okay, I've actually also had like kind of an interview with the Todak developmental manager,
Oh.
Ikuto, all right, and they are
Ikuto.
very Ikuto. That's the guy I've been mentioning, all right.
Yeah.
This guy is very, very confident in his team and Todak, and you know, unfortunately, they weren't able to get the first place victory in Malaysia. But perhaps they're going for something bigger because they said their target isn't to be champions in Malaysia. Their
Oh.
target is to win MSC. Their target is to win an international event. Same thing goes for EVOS Legends. I think they want redemption, right?
Yeah.
Because after M1, Indonesia haven't been able to capture the same international success that we've seen before, and now this is their chance for Indonesia to reclaim what was once theirs. But for Philippines, they're the defending champions.
Yeah.
All right, they are the world champions. Brand Esports was able to win M2, and now we have two different teams. No teams from the M2 world champion because it was Omega and Brand, right?
Yeah.
Now it is Execration and Blacklist. So two completely different teams from the Philippines, but this just goes to show how competitive all these leagues are. There's always different teams competing in the international stage, Momo.
Yeah, I also remember, since you brought the issue, I still remember that Burmese Gold also didn't have a chance to participate for MSC 2021, but it's pretty sad because I want everyone actually, take their part in MSC, but well, we will see. We'll see for our Group B. We will have another Phoenix call here, EVOS Legend and also CyberXA. Are we ready? Hello?
Are we ready to the call for Group B? But I think we're going to take a look at the lineups for Group B first.
Yeah. The lineup. But we would like to hear a lot of, maybe we didn't have a chance just now with I Do Not Sleep.
Yeah.
How about the CyberXA? Okay.
Yeah, true.
It's pretty interesting.
And we don't know the roster, right? So taking a look at the lineups, it'll be very, very nice. Because for EVOS as well, I've heard there's a lot of drama going on. Maybe a player isn't playing. Perhaps the MVP of MPL Season 7 is not participating in the international event. So
yeah, I heard that Luminar is going to take a rest.
Yeah, you heard Luminar is going to take a rest, but we'll have to see from the official lineups. Is Luminar going to be playing, or is Rexy going to step in to replace Luminar here in MSC 2021?
I hope our MVP will play for this MSC though.
Yeah, I hope so too. But I think let's get straight into the Group B lineups.
But we are still waiting. Because maybe they have to make sure, they have to confirm with EVOS Legend if Luminar will play or not.
Yeah, perhaps Luminar is having second thought. Maybe he's saying, "Hey man, I've thought about it. I think I'm gonna join in." All right. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the lineups right here. It is done for Group B. EVOS Legends, we have Fairsick in the jungle, Rexy, Clover, Anti-Mage, Rect, and LJ.
So it's already confirmed that Luminar won't be played.
That is a sad.
It's pretty sad. But we have Todak from Malaysia. We have Formis, Moon, Momo. Oh, so actually I'm going...
You're playing? Yeah. You're playing in MSC?
You don't know? Wow. Just wait for me, okay? Chiku, Moy, and also X-Ray as my teammate for Todak. Momo.
You're playing in MSC? You're playing in Todak?
I'm a gold leader there. I'm gonna face anti-mates. Who else?
Everyone, right? You're gonna face CyberXA as well. And for CyberXA, we have NHL, TNTK, Nart, Yandere. Oh, they got a Yandere on their team, right?
Wow,
they got Riley and they got... Is that Tit? Okay, they got Tit as well as Roamer. But yeah,
interesting.
For the Todak composition, right? They have you, Momo. What do you bring to the Todak comp, man?
Actually,
since when? I didn't know this.
Since today.
Since today?
Yeah,
you just joined in.
I'm gonna split my body into two pieces.
Alright, so half of you is gonna cast, and half of you is gonna play for Todak.
Yeah. Also, I shouldn't cast actually.
Okay.
I just go.
But yeah, enough chit chat, enough of you, Momo. All right.
Okay.
I'll save everyone from Momo and Todak. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight into the call with the Group B participants. Let's go.
Hello.
Hello. Group B. EVOS. Todak.
Are you there?
Perhaps Zace.
Cyber maybe.
Ikuto.
Yandere. I'm kind of curious with Yandere.
Momo.
Yes, I'm here.
No, Todak Momo.
I'm Momo Todak.
Yeah, the half of you, all right,
so
who's in Todak.
So you can interview me. What do you want to ask? You want to ask about
You think
Chiku?
are you confident in Todak winning MSC?
Oh, yes, of course.
All right, who do you think is the best player in Malaysia right now?
It's me.
Oh, Momo? All right, cool. But yeah, I think we have a little bit of difficulties right now, but yeah. All right, there you go. We're going to get straight into the call.
Hi.
Hello, EVOS Legends, Todak, and also
Hello,
Cyber. We have Rahadian and TNTK from Cyber. All right, first question I want to ask the both of you, all right? But we'll get the answer from EVOS first. Rahadian, how do you feel going against Todak and going against CyberXA here in Group B?
We feel it's really challenging because as we know Todak is strong, CyberXA also strong. So we respect all teams respectfully, and I hope the best team
Yeah, I mean, okay, really good mindset from EVOS Legends because, you know, some of the mishaps that happened in EVOS Legends back in the regular season was when they played a little bit too much. I see you smiling there, Rahadian. Yeah, okay, very good strategy already. Respect coming in from EVOS Legends, even against the international teams that they haven't faced before, but already respect. But for you, TNTK, same question goes for you. How do you feel going against Todak and also EVOS Legends?
I think that EVOS and Todak are very strong teams, and I hope that since it's our first time playing internationally, we could put up a good fight.
Oh, good luck for CyberX.
So much respect in this group. You know, the previous group, RSG was like, hey, Malaysia's better than Singapore, man. Here it's all respect. It's like, yeah, man, I mean, Cyber, they're pretty good. Todak, they're really good as well. I gotta respect them. Same thing goes for Cyber. So very wholesome vibes here from the Group B. But you have any questions,
Yeah,
Momo?
sure. I would like to ask TNTK, okay? This is your first time to play in international scene, I could say. Are you pretty confident enough to face EVOS Legend and also Todak?
I think it's a lot of pressure, but it's good to have pressure because then it's also more motivation for us to play.
Okay,
All right,
wow.
dude, I like this guy. All right,
I really
TNTK,
like you,
I
though.
really like this. You know, the sportsmanship, the motivation already are so
Yeah,
cool.
I feel it.
Yeah, but for Rahadian, all right, there's a lot of pressure as well for EVOS Legends, right? They are the M1 World Champions. Now, in the new era of EVOS, right? The new roster of EVOS, are you confident that you'll take the MSC Cup?
Yeah, we are currently confident enough to play in MSC because the only championship that we haven't achieved yet. We have achieved world champion and also Indonesia champions, but we haven't
Achieved MSC?
achieved the MSC.
The MSC, wow.
So this is
Wow.
Yeah, so again, even for a team who has a lot of experience,
Yep.
a lot of championship titles as well, they're still hungry for more. But thank you guys from EVOS Legends, thank you from CyberXA. We're gonna move on to group number C. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Wow.
Wow, very wholesome group here.
I
I really
really
like the attitude of that TNTK
Me
guy. You know,
too, though.
CyberXA. I think they're gonna be a strong team because they respect a lot of their opponents. They respect probably all of their opponents right here because this is their debut internationally and they have to prove something. They cannot be over aggressive, overconfident coming into this tournament.
Yep, that's true. And I would like to see what's the strategy coming from TNTK as well, because we didn't have any data
Yeah.
from them. Okay, we don't have maybe a lot of I could say probably the experience they're coming from this team, because maybe we didn't have a lot of tournament for that
Yeah, for CyberXA.
CyberXA, right? So I think it's pretty curious to see how it goes, because they will against our M1 champion here, EVOS Legend, and also Todak.
Yeah. Todak, where are you, man? I thought
That's the reason-
Ikuto was
that's-
gonna join in, man.
Actually, that's the reason why they cannot do, because I'm here.
You know, Todak, we want to talk about you, man, but you didn't show up to the interview, man.
Yeah,
but
I
it's
thought
fine.
they
It's
could
fine,
have
all right? They're probably
shown up.
practicing, all right? They're probably practicing. They're taking it seriously. No interviews for us. We're screaming the whole night, all right? That's what Todak is doing right now, okay? So very interesting as well from Todak. Very good strategy, I should say.
Yeah.
They do not want to join in the interview. They want to completely just focus on training.
Yep.
But let's take a look at the lineups for Group C, ladies and gentlemen.
This is it.
Bigetron Alpha, Blacklist, and Impunity KH.
Yeah, we have Wise, we have All My Venus, we have Ohap, Edward, Izan, and also Dexter for Blacklist International.
Yeah, and for Bigetron Alpha, we have Max in the jungle. We have Rainbow, Mats, Repo, Key, and Dreams.
Yeah, we know that Brands won't
Yeah.
play for this MSC, so this is our official lineup coming from Bigetron Alpha. Meanwhile, Impunity KH, we will have Withhide, we have Senpai, OP, Boom, TYYY,
TYYY.
and also Hakurai.
All right.
Thank
so,
you, is it? Thank you? Thank you,
Thank you.
Romer.
Wait, we have
T,
Senpai
I
and
think it's T
Impunity.
though.
Mhm.
Yep, Senpai. Okay, it's pretty interesting from our Cambodia team. And let's go for our Phoenix call for Group C. This is Bigetron Alpha,
And?
Impunity, and also Blacklist International.
Yeah, Bigetron Alpha and Impunity will be joining us. Let's go. Hello? Bigetron Alpha? Hello? Impunity? Are you there? Hello?
Oh,
we are
hi.
here.
Oh, okay. Yota from Bigetron, and we have OP from Impunity.
Hey, Yota, what's up?
Okay. So, I mean, let's just get straight into the questions
Okay,
for
sure.
both of these teams. Unfortunately, Blacklist International can't join us today. I guess they also have a strategy, just completely just focus on
Yep.
training. All right. So, for a Bigetron Alpha, I guess I'll have to ask you the same question. How do you feel being in the same group as Impunity and Blacklist, the team that is notorious for creating new metas, the team that is notorious to be just a dominant force in the Philippines? Oh, unfortunately, I think there's some
Issue?
audio problems right here because we can't really hear Yota.
Yeah, we
Unfortunately,
can hear
maybe
you. Or maybe you can ask
yeah,
OP.
Maybe we'll just ask OP first because we still don't have the audio yet. But for OP, same question goes for you, man. How do you feel going against the #1 team from Philippines and the #2 team from Indonesia, OP? All right.
I think
so-
there's some issue.
Yeah, I think there are some audio issues here. Perhaps Yota, is the audio available yet? Or maybe OP?
Yeah, we're still waiting. Maybe they are trying to fix
Yeah.
that audio issue.
Again,
Coba.
maybe Yota, he was in the scrim group, right? He was practicing, he was muting so that the teams can communicate properly, right? Perhaps that is the reason that he has his mic muted. But for OP as well, it seems like the question didn't get to them, but yeah, unfortunately. What do you think? All right, I'll ask you first, Momo, all right? Bigetron Alpha and Impunity and also Blacklist.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the strongest team here?
I could say maybe it's pretty interesting from Blacklist International and also Bigetron Alpha because both of them, they like to maybe create a new meta here, okay? Bigetron Alpha coming with the Sicilian and also that Gord,
Hayabusa.
Hayabusa as well, and Blacklist International with that, all those jungler.
Yeah, very interesting picks. So the crazy picks are in the same group.
Yeah, that's
But
why I
for
could say
Yota,
maybe this group C, it's pretty hard for them to
Yeah.
compete each other.
Exactly. But for Yota, hello?
Hello?
Is the mic ready?
Not yet.
Not yet, unfortunately. Still no audio yet.
OP,
So what about
hello?
you, OP? Can you hear us, OP?
Yes, yes, we are here.
Hello,
Okay,
OP?
We are
let's
here. Can you
continue.
hear us? Hello, hello.
Okay. Yeah, we can hear OP, yeah?
Yeah,
We can
okay.
hear OP. Okay, for you, OP. How do you feel going against the crazy people who are Bigetron Alpha and Blacklist International from the crazy drafts? I can say stupid, but it's not stupid if it works, right? So just completely crazy drafts from Bigetron and Blacklist. How do you feel going into this matchup?
Fine.
Oh, still. Oh, I think I heard something.
I heard something too. Okay.
I heard a little bit.
Did you hear a little? What did they say, Momo?
For Impunity, I think that Blacklist International also Bigetron Alpha, they are becoming stronger and stronger day by day. But for us, we are also prepared with our draft and also with our team synergy play with them.
Oh, I
Okay,
see.
so nice answer there from OP and Impunity. Okay. So Impunity, they're already confident, even though Blacklist and Bigetron they come in with crazy drafts.
Yeah.
They're prepared for it. But for you, Bigetron, for Yota, can we finally hear you?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
cool.
Hello, Yota.
Whoa.
Finally, great to
What's
hear
up?
your voice, buddy. So, same question goes for you, man. How is it going against Blacklist and also Impunity?
To be honest, I'm personally surprised, and my team will be surprised as well. Really, it's gonna be one hell of a ride for us. Actually, it's gonna be very tough. We're facing against one of the strongest team in Southeast Asia right now, and to say that we are confident is completely an understatement. Sure. We're pretty confident moving into MSC, but again, we have to face the group stage against Blacklist and also Impunity. So we're gonna prepare harder because time is running out, and hopefully we can get the best result out of group stage.
Wow.
Okay. Great answers from both of these teams as well. Very wholesome as well. Yota, okay, they probably prepared some crazy strategies with Age.
Yeah. Maybe, but I think I could say the only thing that I could say is good luck for Yota and also OP for and also Blacklist International for our Group C, and I'll see you guys in MSC soon. Bye.
Good luck, guys.
Bye. I think so.
Okay, it's interesting, Eric, because maybe we didn't have a lot of times to talk with OP just now, but I could say that they also prepare for the hardest time for this Group C, because they're gonna face Bigetron Alpha for our second place of MPL ID, and also Blacklist International for as the champion of MPL PH.
And yeah, they kind of have like pretty similar styles as well, like Blacklist and Bigetron, right?
Yeah.
They go for these crazy picks. The only thing different is I think Blacklist, in terms of playstyle, they're more like EVOS Legends, whereas Bigetron Alpha, their playstyle reminds me a lot of Execration.
Yeah.
Right? Because Execration, they like to play it slow. They like to play it maybe even pushing it to the late game a little bit, where they get their lead, while they get their trades in. And that's where they get the lead, right? They go and trade with the enemy team. They don't go and force every single team fight. And that's how they were able to get 3 games off of Blacklist. So for Bigetron Alpha, perhaps that is going to be the same strategy coming into the matchup against them.
Yeah, but still, from all of the teams, I'm still waiting for the underdog team here.
Yeah.
Cambodia, Thailand, and maybe Laos as well. So good luck for Impunity.
Good luck.
To see what kind of strategy they will use against these 2 strong teams in Group C.
Again, I mean, from the interview with Impunity, they said that they were actually prepared for all these crazy drafts from Blacklist and Bigetron. So maybe they can be another dark horse in the tournament.
Yeah, or maybe another crazy pick as well coming from Impunity. But this is our lineup for our last group, Group D. EVOS Singapore with Potato, Girl, Pokemon, Soul, GPL, and also Dagger.
Yeah, and for Execration, we have Kill VJ, E2 Max, Kelra, Renzio, Chaknu, and Zapnu.
Meanwhile, Nightmare Esports, we have Linlix, Soul, BZY, Jazbin, Axeles, and also Nanoship.
Yeah, okay, so from the roster, it looks like Execration and EVOS Singapore, they're using the same roster as they did in both of their regular seasons.
Yeah.
And I mean, they have been very, very consistent. EVOS Singapore, obviously, they are the first place team in Singapore. Execration is the second place team, but a very close second to Blacklist. 4-3 game in the finals, so you can never count Execration out, even though they're second seed from Philippines. Philippines is a very, very competitive region. And for Nightmare Esports, they're going to be, again, debuting internationally here. And it's also going to be a task for both of these teams, Execration and EVOS. I mean, this is going to be a lot of homework for them because they have no footage of Nightmare Esports. But it looks like we're going to get into the call with EVOS, Execration, and Nightmare. Group D, hello?
Hello, are you there? Because I'm pretty interesting to talk with Nightmare Esports from Laos.
What about the other teams?
I talk to Soul maybe sometimes. Hey, hello.
Hello.
Okay, we have finally a complete set. Oh my god, we got EVOS Singapore, Execration, and Nightmare. Okay, I guess we'll have the same questions again because this is just the same questions coming in from every group because it is very interesting to see you guys face up against each other. Let's go with you, EVOS Singapore, Matthew. All right, how do you feel going against Execration, a team who is already crazy in Philippines, and Nightmare Esports, a team who is debuting internationally?
I think it's a really, really tough group. Execration, we saw in the grand finals thing on Sunday. It was so close. It could have went either way. Chaknu is such a gem of a player, and they have such strong players in all their other players. E2 Max as well, really good support. I mean, Cleara, the new player coming from Execration, just like, it's such a very well-balanced roster, and I think it's going to be a really, really tough fight. Nightmare, like you mentioned, not a lot of info on them, and I'm sure they're practicing like crazy. This is the first time, they want to put on a good debut. So we're gonna try our best. On our side, we're just gonna try our best to prepare what we can do. New roster, and also with the split of Malaysia, Singapore, it's a new challenge for ourselves.
Wow.
Again, I mean, all these teams are so wholesome, guys. Give me some smack talk, man. Give me some drama, right? You gotta play with the mental or something. Nah, I'm joking, but yeah, very wholesome from Matthew because again, they are prepared. They respect the enemy teams. They do not want to take anyone lightly here, especially Execration and Nightmare Esports, right?
Yep.
So. Same question to you, E2 Max and Pakbet, Execration. How does it feel going against the first seed for Singapore and also a team debuting internationally, Nightmare?
I feel excited with this bracket because they are the best at their counter, and we want to show them how we play.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay, finally some spice. Okay, I like that,
Finally.
Pakbet. All right, what about you, E2 Max? Do you have
Yeah.
something to tell us? You know, the player, tell us something that, you know, you've been spicing up. E2 Max, do you have any words for the teams that you'll be competing against, EVOS and Nightmare?
Okay. I feel also excited with these teams. We scream a lot also and with other region, and I remember we already scream with EVOS SG, and
Okay.
I know how they play, and
Oh.
Okay, so
So
E2
I'm
Max
very
and
excited.
Execration, they've read the gameplay from EVO Singapore. So Matthew, you see, smack talk, buddy, use it.
Oh, but hold up, I'm pretty interesting with Lin Links. They're coming from Nightmare Esports. Hi guys. So this is the first time for you guys to compete internationally, and what kind of strategy and how do you feel to face against EVO Singapore and also Execration?
We feel excited and it's challenge for us to be in group with EVOS and then Execration. But yeah, this is our first time, but we know the fate.
Ooh, pretty
Okay.
interesting. So do you guys prepare any special,
Yeah.
maybe
Maybe
strategy?
banning out Kill VJ Sling.
That one is a secret.
Oh, okay.
it's a
Strategies are
secret.
secret.
Okay.
All
Wow.
right. But yeah, I mean, great talk from you guys. Thank you for the
Thank
smack
you so
talk.
much.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Good luck.
Get ready for MSC, guys. Good luck, because you guys will all need it for the group stage. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Wow.
Wow, wow, wow. Finally a complete set. And I mean, very interesting guys as well. You know, Matthew with the wholesome energy. We have Pakbet with the spice,
Spicy.
and as well as Nightmare. Right?
Yeah,
Coming
interesting.
with the crisp gameplay, crisp talks. You
Yeah,
know?
but I would like to see all of the teams that are competing for this MSC 20 and 21, and I'm pretty sure that you guys also cannot wait for it.
Yes, but ladies and gentlemen, MSC 2021 is sponsored by our official telco tournament partner, Smart, our official mobile partner, Oppo, our official gaming gear, Razer.
And also we have our partner in esports as well, Eric. We have Secret Lab and also TikTok. And don't forget, we also powered by
Moonton. But yes.
Amazing. So I think that's for today.
Yeah, that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to tune in to June 7th, where MSC 2021 will finally happen after 1 year of hiatus,
my
ladies
God.
and gentlemen. Tune in, because you do not want to miss a single game here in MSC 2021. I'm Mirko.
And Momo-chan, and make sure you guys don't forget to watch this MSC 2021 starting on the 7th of June. Okay, and don't forget to support your favorite team, and don't forget to, stay respect with other country as well.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys later.